There's a question that's very important. So those who wear uniforms in church, like normal shirt and trouser, let's say black and white, and the next Sunday they wear blue and white, it's not the same thing as wearing a robe. And the truth is, it's the same thing. The difference is just that other one is trouser and shirt, whereas robe, it covers what you are wearing. So I personally agree with the fact that having uniforms in the church is important. However, it should be easy because, first of all, I've actually seen a lot of people who, the reason why they cannot be in the choir is because there are too many uniforms to buy before you even join. I went to church a couple of years ago when I was still singing from church to church back then, and then I had this particular choir I joined. Before I was allowed to join, I was supposed to buy 6 different uniforms. The only reason why I didn't buy those 6 different uniforms because my tenor was so important to them, they couldn't do it without me. So they had to give somebody else's uniform to me who couldn't sing to sing in his place a couple of times. And at some point I couldn't continue, so I pulled out of the choir. Now, this is what happens in most cases, and people will not tell you the reason why this is happening when they're not in the choir. But if you ask them, they will tell you that the reason why I can't join is that there are too many uniforms to buy. And some of these people don't even have money to buy these uniforms. So they end up borrowing to buy. I have a particular person that I know right now who must try to buy uniform every Sunday. Most times she's borrowing, and her salary can't even afford it. So she goes and buys some of those things on credit or borrow to wear just to be in church to sing. It's no longer like a ministry anymore. It's not like a competition of something. And I don't know what it is. But it's better for us to allow people minister in the house of God and not allow uniforms to be a hindrance to them. Because in most cases, you see like 7 uniforms. I mean, why would the choir have 10 uniforms? Not that they're buying it for you who has the gift of singing. No, they want you to buy these choir uniforms before joining the choir. I think we should look into some of this. It's like saying that keep your gift to yourself unless you can afford to use it. But it's a gift. It's meant for us to use it for the glory of God. Why must I have to afford to use it? Like I have to go and buy some uniforms, buy some clothes before I can now use the gift I have to serve God. And I've had this talk with a lot of people. So I'm not talking about myself. I've had this talk with thousands of people all my life about why they're not in the choir, and they will tell you because of a lot of uniforms they can't afford. So it's either the church is supporting the choir to get uniforms, or let's stick to our old fashioned robe. We can modify the robes to look now like my own. Look at how my robe look like. We can modify our robes to look colorful and prestigious and not depend on wearing things that we wear to create confusion and competition in the church.